Did somebody move your cheese? Hey, the majority of people in America are afraid of change. They're afraid of somebody moving their cheese. Now, in today's show, I'm going to share the importance of getting comfortable with change with you, as your ability to deal with change can have a dramatic impact on the quality of your life and absolutely the profitability of your business. In today's show, I'm going to talk to you about how you should learn to love change. Welcome to Real Estate Investing Secrets. We're all looking for freedom and the opportunity to live better, more fulfilling lives. But most of us were trained our entire lives to work for someone else and chase their dreams. How can we use real estate investing as a vehicle to achieve financial freedom? My life is dedicated to answering your real estate investing questions and helping you build an investing business that allows you to change your life and the world around you, and to enable you to turn your dreams of financial freedom into a reality. My name is Mike Hambright from FlipNerd.com, and your questions get answered here on the Real Estate Investing Secrets Show. Hey, did somebody move your cheese? I know it's a little bit cheesy, and kind of a cheesy cliche off of the famous book, Who Moved My Cheese? But if you're watching this, you probably fall into one of two buckets. Either you're already a real estate investor, maybe you've been following me for a while, but your business is still in a fragile state where your deal flow isn't consistent enough for you to feel confident yet. Every week and every day, you're stressed about where your business is going. And that's truthfully where most people fall that are in the real estate investing space. The second type of person you might be is you still have a job. You have not let go of that supposed comfort yet. Because, you wanted to crack into real estate investing, but you're a little bit afraid. You're kind of watching what's going on and questioning whether now is the right time to get into the market. The truth is a lot of people have been questioning whether it's the right time to get into the market over the last several cycles. I know people that have been watching from the sidelines for 10 or more years, and the truth is that they're just afraid to get in. The time will never be right for many of those people. No matter where you're at in your business, I can tell you this. Someone, in fact, has moved your cheese. In fact, your cheese is going to move forever. Now, cheese is an analogy here. It's kind of a metaphor in the book of Who Moved Your Cheese for your happiness. What is it that makes you happy? For rats, cheese makes them happy. For humans, we have all sorts of things that might make us happy, right? Security in our lives, financial freedom, our family, a number of things. But what I want to tell you is the fact that your cheese is constantly moving and constantly going to be moved is a good thing. A lot of us fear that. We think like, oh my God, change is happening again. I can't handle this. Well, let me just tell you, the one thing that you can bet on in business, whether it's your own or whether you're working for somebody else, is constant change. With technology and all the things that have happened certainly over the past even 10 years, we know that change is absolutely constant. My friends, change is an ability to adapt to it, really, is what separates successful business owners and real estate investors from those that are unsuccessful. Now, many are afraid of change. They learn how to do things one way and they can't change. They ride market cycles and they get in and out, or they get knocked out, whatever it might be. But the truth is you need to learn how to get excited about change, because change brings opportunity. It always brings opportunity. And I don't care how big the change is. Now, look, too many people, again, get comfortable with mediocrity. They get comfortable with the life that they live, even though they really want more. But the truth is they're like, well, I just don't want it bad enough. They don't even say that, though. They just kind of settle. They get complacent. Things are okay. And they're not living up to their full potential. Now, sometimes that gets described, or you might see people that seem like their life is great, things are so simple, but the truth is they have regret. They have regret because they're not living up to their full potential. You have to decide. There's this saying, right, that ignorance is bliss. If you're okay just living a simple life without really taking on challenges and pushing yourself to the next level, happy getting a salary that seems okay or whatever it might be from a job, then so be it. But the truth is I think you're going to regret that. I think it'll come back to haunt you. For most people, I think if you're going to live life, you might as well live it to the fullest. And you're going to regret it at some point. It could be after losing a job that you thought was stable and secure. It could be after some event happens in your life. It could be a health issue for you or a family member. And I don't wish that on anyone, but sometimes those things happen and you're like, what the heck have I been doing? Settling for what? This little piece I've got, this little piece of cheese. You want the whole block. You want the whole cheese wheel. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? If you're gonna do life, do it to the fullest extent, right? As a real estate mentor and coach, I can tell you that I've seen a ton of success and I've also seen a ton of failure, and I hate it. And it's usually because people get involved and we've told them a million times that this is hard work. This is hard work. You're going to have to weather some storms, but it turns out that even though they heard that, they're still not willing to do the work because life gets in the way and they just allow themselves to settle for what I've got. Well, it's probably not a good time to get started right now, even though there are people crushing it, or my job really needs me right now, or I just got promoted or something. And so things like that get in the way, and sometimes people allow that to get in the way. They justify that their situation or whatever it might be, their life is good enough, even though they don't say those words. Those are the actions they take, and they stop chasing their dreams. Now, I implore you to get comfortable with change. Change is only a bad thing for those that hate change and are not willing to adapt to it. The truth is that what if you could start to embrace it? What if change was a good thing because it always brings new opportunities? And it does. I don't care what market cycle there's in. I don't care how many iBuyers there are. I don't care about any of that. It always brings opportunities our way. As an entrepreneur, your ability to adapt to change will dramatically improve your life, your success, and your profitability, and your ability to shift with the market. So it also gives you a great deal of confidence. Think about athletes, right? There are people that run marathons, ultra marathons, triathletes, all that. They have learned to embrace, in some instances, embrace the suck, but embrace changes in the body. Things happen and you find a way to overcome it. Now, I'm not saying to be successful in business, you have to be able to run a marathon or an ultra marathon. God knows I could not do any of those things. But in business, I have learned to adapt and find ways that every shift in the market opens up a new opportunity. You cannot get stuck in your ways, right? Most importantly, you cannot settle for feeling like the market has shifted and that somebody's moved your cheese. I'm using a bunch of cheesy cliches in here, I get it. But that the market has shifted and it's not a good time to get in, or this doesn't work anymore. I can tell you that that is total BS. There are people that I know that are crushing it in this market right now, while a lot of other people are saying this doesn't work anymore. I'm a trusted advisor to many of the top real estate investors in America through my Investor Fuel Mastermind. And I can tell you there are investors right now that are absolutely crushing it, and a whole bunch of other people that are getting out or thinking about getting out or changing their business or pulling back because they think it just doesn't work anymore, and they haven't adapted. They haven't accepted the fact that change is going to happen. I can tell you, again, whether you're working for somebody else or you're working in your own business, change is going to happen. I tend to love surrounding myself with entrepreneurs because those that have adapted to the fact that change is going to happen can weather storms. They're not worried about what's going to happen in the market next, who's the next president going to be, any of that crap. It doesn't matter. We have opportunities and we find opportunities to move forward in every shift in the market. I still advocate, and I always will, that there is no greater way to achieve financial freedom than through real estate investing, especially if you build up your tolerance for change, because the market is going to shift. The truth is, I've been in real estate for 12 years now. When I first started, there was no technology. It was like cavemen with laser gun when some new apps and CRMs and other tools started to come out. And I came from a technology background, so it kind of baffled me for years. And with iBuyers and all sorts of new technologies, amazing apps, lots of things like that, the ability to run your business from anywhere in the world, it's amazing, but we need to adapt to those changes. So I hope you've gotten some value out of this. Know that it's okay if your cheese gets moved. What you don't have to worry about is somebody moving it. You have to worry about your ability to adapt to that cheese getting moved. And you should look forward to it getting moved every once in a while, because what it does is a whole bunch of people are not going to adapt. There's always going to be a shakeout. And if you are positioned to take advantage of that, then your business can not only survive, you can thrive when somebody moves your cheese. I've shown this cheese block enough. Hope you get the point. If you've gotten some value out of this message, look, I'd love it if you'd share this on social media, comment on it, share your thoughts down below, like it, love it, squeeze it, whatever you got to do. If you have not already subscribed to our Flip Nerd Real Estate Investing Secrets show on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, YouTube, I would love it if you did and leave a positive review. It's one thing that keeps me going. We've actually been doing the show for almost 6 years now, coming up on 1,500 different shows on real estate investing across all the platforms I just mentioned. And of course, everything you can listen to or watch and much, much more on flipnerd.com. So appreciate you a ton. Keep on fighting for freedom. Keep on chasing that cheese as it gets moved and get comfortable with it. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for listening to today's show. There are 3 ways I can help you start or grow your real estate investing business. If you're a new investor and just getting started, the Flip Nerd Investor Coaching Program is the most effective program in America. I've been coaching and mentoring new real estate investors for 10 years, and my students have literally purchased thousands and thousands of properties. Many of them started with little to no experience at all. Our program is a paint-by-numbers program where we tell you exactly what to do week by week to make sure that you don't get distracted on your way to results. We show you how to build a real business, not just create another job for yourself. New memberships are limited. You can learn more and apply or schedule a call with me and my team at flipnerd.com/coaching. If you're an experienced investor doing a minimum of 10 deals a year, up to 500 deals a year or more, or have a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio already, you should check out our powerful Investor Fuel Real Estate Investor Mastermind. Over 100 of the nation's leading real estate investors are members, and it's not uncommon for our members to 2 to 5x their business just from getting around other members at Investor Fuel. At Investor Fuel, each of us are business advisors to one another's businesses, but we don't stop at business. We focus heavily on becoming better people and living fuller lives. If you're looking for fuel for your business or fuel for your life, please check out investorfuel.com. Applications and interviews are required, as most investors are not a fit for our community. Please learn more at investorfuel.com. If you're not ready for coaching or masterminds but eager to start learning more about investing, please join our private Facebook group by visiting flipnerd.com/Facebook. New members get access to free training from us right here at flipnerd.com, and it's a community to safely ask your questions, a great place to get started. Simply go to flipnerd.com/Facebook to request your access today.